Aberdeen are desperate for some leaders on the pitch to turn their form around, but it looks like they've found a leader off of the pitch, a captain off the pitch, with the signing of Latvian captain Kristers Tobers. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And Aberdeen have made the first real big signing of the season. Yes, there's been some players coming in, there's been some players going out, but this, for me, appears to be Aberdeen putting their money where their mouth is, and they have made a pretty big move here in signing the Latvian international captain, who will now come to Aberdeen on a 3.5-year deal from Swiss Super League side Grasshopper Club Zurich. Now, at the moment, it is an undisclosed fee. However, they reckon that fee is around the £750,000 mark, which is interesting to see Aberdeen spending that kind of money, especially in January. They probably think, look, we need to strengthen, we're going backwards, and if we don't spend some money, we might not finish third, we might not finish fourth, they could finish even lower than that. A few months ago, I think we all believed that Aberdeen would be willing to spend in order to strengthen the squad in their fight to try and keep Rangers at bay for second place. But since then, things haven't panned out the way Aberdeen wanted it to, and Rangers, even though they're not that far in front, they're long gone. Aberdeen are not catching Rangers. I mean, at this rate, they'll be lucky to catch Dundee United. So I actually thought that Aberdeen would be less reluctant, or more reluctant, should I say, to spend. I thought they'd be willing to just maybe see it out and try and get to the end of the season with the squad that they've got, because they'd be thinking, well, there's no point really spending that much money because we can no longer get top two. We've probably got a good enough squad to get third as it is. We don't really need to make signings. But, I mean, it looks like that's not the case. The Aberdeen board are going to continue to back Jimmy Thielen with this signing, and it could be the first of many in the window, as Jimmy Thielen has said he wants to improve and he wants to strengthen and make the Aberdeen squad better. Plus, I mean, it is, his second transfer window, but he wasn't even that involved in the first transfer window. If you remember, he was late in joining the club, so I mean, I would say this is his first proper transfer window, but if you want to call it his second transfer window, then so be it. But this is an exciting signing from Jimmy Thielen. It's always exciting when somebody signs a captain from an international team. Now, it's different maybe if that international team is San Marino, because you kind of know that if you sign a San Marino player, the likelihood is you're not getting anybody good. But, Latvia, they're not the worst team, and if you're the Latvian captain, then you must be a decent player. To be the best, let's just assume that if you're the captain, you're the best player in that country. If you're the best player in Latvia, then you must be all right. You must be pretty decent. So, look, we'll wait and see what this guy is like for Aberdeen. But like I said, Tobers has signed a 3.5-year deal, and he has admitted that experience in British football has been a long desire of his, and that played a big part in him making the move. This is what Kristers Tobers said after his move to Aberdeen. He called it a dream. He said, quote, "Everyone was saying it was my type of style, how I play football as well, and then somehow in my head, it always stuck in my head that I want to be here. It is a dream for me. I always wanted to be in that kind of environment to play, and how many people are coming to the games. It is amazing. You can see that everybody loves football here." End of quote. Now, Tobers, who's got 37 caps for Latvia, could make his debut today when Aberdeen take on Hearts at Pittodrie, looking to win their first match in 11 games. It's going to be a massive one. Tobers said the following about it. He said, quote, "We want to change it together, and I think that one win is all that we need to get back on the winning streak." End of quote. And he could be right. He could be right. He could be wrong. And there's no guarantee when that win's coming. It could be today, it could be next week, it could be a month from now. Maybe that's all Aberdeen need. Maybe Aberdeen need one more win, just one win to get their confidence back up and running, to go on another win of, run of winning results. Or it could be they don't get a win for a long time, or they could get one win then go back on a losing streak. We don't know, because this Aberdeen team is new. The ride that Jimmy Thielen has taken us on is very unpredictable. Nobody could have guessed the start Aberdeen would have had. Nobody would have thought they'd have been level with Celtic after those amount of games. But then on the flip side, nobody could have predicted that Aberdeen would have dropped off so badly. I think we all expected them to drop off, but not to this extent. It's been absolute criminal how bad they've been since that defeat to St Mirren. So, look, we don't know what to expect next for Aberdeen. I mean, they could beat Hearts today and then win their next 5 games. Here, they could lose to Hearts today and then lose their next 5. None of that would surprise me. But some good news for Aberdeen is that Pape Gueye is returning to training and he is set to be back in the squad for the end of January, which I think is going to be massive for Aberdeen, because at the start of the season, he was banging in goals for fun. He was scoring a shitload and he was helping them get across the line. He was helping them win games, and I think they've lost him big time. The goals that he's not scoring now, I think he was 5-5 before he got injured, and had he stayed fit, who's to say he wouldn't be getting winners for Aberdeen? These games that Aberdeen have drawn, who's to say Pape Gueye would not have turned them into victories? The games that they've lost, who's to say Pape Gueye would not have turned them into draws? So, look, this has been a bad injury loss for them, but he is coming back soon. He is returning to training, and it looks like he may be able to play a game either by the end of January or the first game of February. So, look, excited to see Pape Gueye back. I think he was on such good form before his injury. So, yeah, we'll see. Jimmy Thielen reckons he will be back within maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So, yeah, Pape Gueye ready to return to Aberdeen. And here, if Aberdeen make some good signings in January, and if Pape Gueye returns and he's firing on all cylinders like he was before he got injured, then who's to say Aberdeen can't turn things around and have a successful second half of the season? We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts, on the brand new signing and how you think he's going to do for Aberdeen. Do you think he will be a success? Latvian captain Kristers Tobers will be a good signing. 750,000. Is that good money? Is that the actual fee? Do you think Aberdeen have overpaid, underpaid? And it'll be interesting to see if he can be the rock that Aberdeen need, because they need some stability at the back. They've been a bit shaky as of late, and if he can come in and captain them and be that rock in the defence, then I'm sure that will help Aberdeen pick up more points this season. So, alright guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.